The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Washington Redskins. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Von Miller make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. On the return is Pettis. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Patriots take over.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Like that. King. Like 80. No spacing. 8. Here we go.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 20-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play.
You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Dante Pettis hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Derrick Henry. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Here we go. 61, 54, 54. I want that.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. They gonna need some therapy. Henry. Mike, on the ball.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eye.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd down, here's Henry. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, defense. Right there.
From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, watch that. Five.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Complete to Marquise Lee.
Go ahead.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Mike 5-4. Left. It's just me and you. It's just...
Throwing again on second down. Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Well, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
I got one. Wait. Right there. 54, right there.
Hey, Delta.
54, Mike. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine.
Fitzpatrick from the gun on third down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. There he goes, right side. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd and 9, Fitzpatrick nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the game come up with? Fitzpatrick now, and he's going to go down again. Von Miller has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Jordan Phillips is the one on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Escaping the pressure right. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, but now it'll be third down. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's Snicker. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Topper. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike.
Now Jones. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Big Ben with his fourth touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Push him back.
On second and 9, Fitzpatrick, and he's got the hook up to Landry. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. The last run got 6, now second and 4. Here's Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught at the 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. One back in the game, that's Jones, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he may have given those 6 yards right back as they're going to get to him well behind the line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. How about Ben Roethlisberger, his 5th touchdown pass of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Ooh, the juke. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime
Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Fielded about a yard deep. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for first down. Now it's Henry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You don't know no better. Check, 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 check.
Fitzpatrick to throw it. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. DJ Reader there on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Alert, alert. Check 26. Check.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Alert.
Going to give this time to the tailback. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, with that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. 20! And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try again with Jones. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Aaron Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Stephen Gostkowski to kick off for New England.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've got to dig down deep. They need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Go.
54 is Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick to the right side, and he's got Landry complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
34.
The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Switch. Left. Right there. 55.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
Check.
line.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go.
Hey, Alpha.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
We got to step it up. Rush in. Rush in. Left.
Fitzpatrick again. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Check Mike 54.
Second down, looking to throw. Fitzpatrick. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free, anything you can do to slow them down.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Let's go.
Jack 15.
Switch.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him 6 yards in the... First down. On the NFL scoreboard, they are in the third now in New Orleans. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the penalty, it's Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Watch the pass. Watch the
Greystone travel.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
180.
52 right here. 52. Let's get the
Alert.
Hey,
22, 44.
check 24. 52's the mic, boys. 52. Man, I got you.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man Hilton. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6 at the Redskins' 24-yard line.
All right, now, left 30. Hey, alert.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Jones. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. To throw on 2nd and 6, Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tyus Bowser. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Snickers, now spin.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Strip that ball.
Hey, color. Hustle.
Here's Fitzpatrick. He finds an opening past the 40. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. Here's Fitzpatrick under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Fitzpatrick. They set up the screen for Henry. Finding some room at midfield. And down right around the 37. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I can't believe they let you play.
A first down carry for Henry. Corey Littleton, Pro Bowler for the first time a season ago, in to make the tackle. To throw on 2nd and 6. Fitzpatrick. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
brings up 3rd down and 6.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. To throw, Fitzpatrick. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Feel it. Tackles.
One last shot now for Fitzpatrick. Complete. It's Henry. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football.